Hey Bestie, I'm Kenya and welcome to my channel. I'm so grateful and super thankful that you're joining in to play with me today. So in this video, you guys, I will be sharing some spreads from the month of April, one very floral-like and one kind of fun and crazy. So if you want to see how they came together, then you already know. Stay tuned. Okay, Bestie, so first up, for the first spread, I have this Fresh Botanicals sticker book here, and I've used this in a all black spread before, but I wanted to use it actually in my planner. That was more so for a journaling spread. So I did only pull some boxes, you guys, because I did not have like a theme or a rhyme or reason. I just wanted to use the sticker book, and I wanted something very, dainty and girly and pretty, so that's what we're going with. So I pulled these longer curved boxes, and I thought I would lay those down first just to kind of give me like a little bit of a base structure. And honestly, you guys, I just thought, well, what I'll do is I'll just get to putting boxes down, and however it turns out, let's just see what happens. Okay, let's see what I come up with. And I just kind of decided to layer this top 3 box kind of right next to this box. I actually like that type of layering instead of like the stacked layering on top of each other. Like, so I thought that would look good. And then I brought in this more thicker line box because I thought that was a different contrast, since I do plan to use a lot of boxes. I wanted to use some different type ones. And then I brought in this little one that it's kind of got like an outline of gold on the inside of the box, and so I'm gonna just match it up on the other side of my spread with a thicker box, and I'm gonna kind of stack this one. That's what I was meaning by the stack look. So I'm just adding those in, just giving them a different flair. And I'm really trying to think of my plans for the week and where I can place boxes. I know I need something for every day, so that worked out honestly for me to use a bunch of boxes this week because I know I need something for this week. And I always feel like when I use a bunch of boxes in my spread, I really have the opportunity to have a fun after the pen. And then I thought, well, maybe I should bring in some quotes or something, but would that be too boxy? Because I do plan on the boxes being kind of like the pop of the spread. And so I decided against that initially, and I thought, well, maybe if I use like a white one, that wouldn't be too bad. And so this one kind of has like it's white, but it has florals on it, and it still didn't, give me the look that I was going for. So I decided against that as well. So I'm just going to go back with my original thought and place me some boxes down. So I put one on Monday and then one on Thursday as well. I'm going to use this same little lined pattern box that I put on Monday. And then this one actually has lines in it, so I'm going to put that on Saturday because I didn't want 2 purple boxes of that same size on the same side of the spread. So I put a green one down. Okay, so now I'm going to go into the sticker book and see, okay, now that I got some boxes going, I need to do some more layering and just bring some life to this. And I thought, well, you can use some of these florals also. So let me just see. Then I saw the washi and I was like, ooh, I'm going to use the washi. This washi is just some strip washi out of the book. And I thought that I could just I love doing this, you guys, where I like kind of divide up my spread a little bit. So I thought that I would do this in this spread just to see what it turns out as. And I chose a different washi strip because they all have different patterns on them. But this one I was trying not to do too much of that yellow look because I didn't have so much so far yellow on the spread. I had a lot of green, peach, and purple. So I was trying to stick with a floral pattern that had more of that in it, even though this one did have some yellow. So I'm going to still just go with it. And that peach box over there has a yellow floral, so it'll be fine. I guess I'm just going to include that. And I'm trying to see if I can make sure they're straight, because I think I put this one kind of above the line and I really wanted it to be kind of in the middle. Very tedious, you guys, I know, but I do this in planning. I try to make my boxes as straight as possible. And washi, I'm still working on my washi game, so I try to make it as neat as possible too. And so here I'm gonna go on this other side and add another washi strip that's similar to that one. I'm gonna put it in between Wednesday and Thursday. And so you guys, like in the horizontal, I like doing this. I feel like it just, I don't know, it adds something else to it. Just dividing up the page like this. Even though technically I didn't start off that way, I thought it would look good. Okay, so then I decide, well, I'm going to bring in some of these clear quotes. And so I pulled this Wild and Beautiful and this Today quote because I thought they were very, very pretty and dainty as well. So they would go really well on this spread. And I'm trying to find a good spot for them. I feel like today will look good on Tuesday. So I'm going to place it there over here in this little section. And one thing I love about using a bunch of boxes in my spread, you guys, is that I can always cluster around some decor around it, so you can really get creative when you use a ton of boxes. When you don't use a lot of boxes and you just leave a bunch of white space, I find for me personally that I limit myself on my creativity and like the creative elements and the decorative elements specifically, because I'm going for that just after the pen effect, like however I need to use the spread for the week. So I don't want to jeopardize that. But when I do put a bunch of boxes down, I feel the freedom to just say, okay, I got my function. So I know I can use this spread. And so now I'm just going to make sure it's, pretty and have some fun with it. So here at this point, you guys, I was feeling really good about the spread. And so I thought, let me add in my checklist because that's a staple in my planning style, and I just love what it does to the spread. It brings the planner out in the spread, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Does it make sense? Comment below if that makes sense. But it makes the spread come alive to me. It's like, okay, it is a planner spread at this point. It's not just, a whole bunch of boxes and decorative things. So when I add these little checklists in and then I go in and add some labels, I be, feeling good about it. And I feel good about it because one, I know I can use it. I know I can really check things off, get things done. I won't forget stuff. I got places for things. So I just love that. So now you guys, I'm just using my whiteout because I got completely crooked with this stencil and didn't get the checklist straight. So I'm going back in to clean that up a little bit. Nothing that a little whiteout can't fix, Yeah, I'm just feeling this. Like when I pulled this book, I knew I could come up with something because I like the florals in it, but I didn't expect it to come out so just calming. I didn't intend on that, which you guys know I didn't really have a rhyme or reason when I started this. Okay, so now I'm just going in trying to find some other layering pieces, and I pulled this little, I don't know what to call this. It's a very small curved box. That's what we're going to call it. I'm going to add in this little meeting circle because I do have a meeting on this Saturday. And then I'm going to add this little me time circle on Thursday, for my beauty routine and stuff. I can mark that there. And then I thought, well, you know what? I got these florals, and like I had thought earlier, let me just use some florals on the spread. They look pretty. Since I didn't kind of think to do that initially, I think it'll be good now to add in since I got my foundation. So I'm going to pull a bunch of florals. And these florals are very garden-esque, if that makes sense. Fresh Botanicals, and they're really pretty and just simple. I also pulled some skinny boxes and some little curved boxes as well because I thought I could add those in and just add a different little flair to my clusters and layer in some things. So I thought 2 skinny boxes next to a floral would look really good on Tuesday. And then I thought, oh, let me add this little thing. I never really know what to do with these little curved, half circle boxes, but I like how I use them in this spread. I like the layering look that they give to the spread, so I'm gonna have to remember that when I find them in other books and things, because I tend to skip out on them when using them, but I like how I did this time, and that was honestly by accident. I'm just flowing, and I'm in the flow right now, you guys, in this planner spread. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I just knew, let me just put something together for the week, something simple, and just let me enjoy my planning time. And so that's what it does for me. And typically when I do this, I tend to like it. I tend to at least learn something about what I like in my planner, Okay, so as you guys can see, I did add in some florals all throughout the spread. And I did add in a couple more of those skinny boxes. So now I'm going to go back in and see what other little layering pieces. And I find this little quote. I thought it would look good on one of my clusters. I just feel like that's what makes the clusters, when you add in those little things, put some decorative things around it and add in the little labels to go with it and little quote labels and things. I think that just adds to it. I then went in and added 2 more boxes to my, like, you know, pick me on, like, on my washi page, not washi page, but my wax paper, you guys. And I thought, well, this little box up here is really tiny, and you know, typically on Mondays I have a lot going on. Mondays are super busy for me, so let me add another box up there. I got plenty of room on Monday, and see, the right side of the spread is looking kind of heavy, you know, so let me add something else to the left side of the spread, just to kind of balance out the weight that I got going on. And so here's one, and I'm going to put it on Wednesday, and I'm going to move it down because I feel like it was a little too cluttered underneath that box. But I'm going to add a label on top of it. And I think, boom, that adds something different, you guys, something different. Okay, so now let me go in and see what else I want to add in. Find another label. I'm going to put it over this box here. And I think that looks good. Y'all, it's coming together. Just a girly spread. I don't know. I'm loving it. And I'm excited to write in this too. I'm really excited. Y'all, I've been thinking about using some color pens in my planner. And I wonder, like, I don't know, maybe I have to test that out one day. But I'm getting a little bold with it. I'm thinking that this will look pretty with just a little bit of color. Okay, I added another little circle label, and I really like how that looks. So now I'm trying to see what else I might want to add. I think Monday needs one more thing or two. So I find this little floral and I add it. And I know I said I wasn't going to do yellow, but at that point I had added in so many different ones. So I thought it was a good spot for it. Okay, y'all, so that's the finished spread. I really like how this one turned out. It's so pretty to me and so beautiful. So let's move on to this crazy wonky idea that I have in my head. I've had this idea written down for a while, but I didn't really know how I wanted to execute it. So here I have Bold and Bright, my stick girls, and I got some colorful boxes, that mega book. So here's what I pulled so far, and y'all, okay, the Bold and Bright sticker book, they're released in the spring release. Let me just say, I love this book, okay? I love this book. I love the colors. I love the patterns. I just love it. So what I'm thinking is that I want to go down the middle. There's a ton of quote boxes in this sticker book. Okay, and I was thinking I just kind of want to use them all. I wanted to do something wacky wonky, and what I mean by wacky and wonky and kind of crazy in my planner is like do some cricket type stickers. I don't know, and then I turn around and try to make it a little bit even, a little bit when I balance out my functional boxes and things. But I think down the middle I could just make it kind of crazy. So that's what I'm gonna just go with, you guys. So what I'm doing here is I just use some of my washi tape that I actually thought would look good with the spread because it's black and white. And I just pulled some of that to tape down the pages. So that's a tip for you guys. If you're going down the middle of your page, of your spread, then tape down your pages so that way you can kind of make sure you line it up pretty well. And now here I am going to sacrifice some of the little print for the days, but I mean, it's fine. I know that's Saturday, so it doesn't bother me. And I'm just going to go down the middle, you guys, with some of these quotes that I find. I'm trying to find ones that are like different patterns, different colors, and there's a lot of them in this book, y'all. So I felt like I had plenty of options and I could just really kind of have some fun with it. I wanted to have a fun week in my planner. Anyway, so that's what we're going with. And I found this one. It says, "This life is meant for dreaming." And y'all, I don't know. I really like this book. I like this book a lot. And I feel like I haven't done something like this. Now, I went down the middle in my planner. But I don't think I've done like quote boxes in a while. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I don't think I have in a good minute. Okay, so I also pulled these little, I thought these little circles would complement them. They have little quotes on them too. So I thought that I could just kind of fill in some of those little empty spaces, because I was trying to fit as many boxes as I could, but also not compromise the quotes. But because I still want to be able to read the quotes throughout the week and stuff, just to kind of like, keep that encouragement going. So, but I did pull these little circles to just add something to it. And I'm going to see what else I can find for the spread to kind of add down the middle as well. But I'm really excited to just pair this book with the Stick Girls, because when I saw the colors, I thought they just would go together, So I plan to like add me some Stick Girls on here to correlate with the things I got going on during the week. Okay, so I found those little circles, and y'all also know I wanted to use some of these little hearts. So boom, I'm gonna add some of them to the center. I just feel like, just give me some fun, something down the middle. I'm just having fun, y'all. I'm pulling stickers. I'm using a ton of stickers in this spread, but I feel like when you go down the middle, you can do that. You can kind of use a bunch of them. And then too, about the horizontal, I don't really have to compromise too much planner real estate when I do this. I feel like in the vertical though, sometimes I do have to compromise like a little bit of Wednesday and Thursday when I go down the middle, but here I'm just going forward. Okay, so here I'm trying to see, okay, now that I got kind of like my down the middle going, like how do I want to set this spread up? Do I just want to do clusters and just set up the boxes like, and just make it functional? Or do I want to do some type of division in the middle, like halfway, like, quarter up my page? I don't think I've ever quartered the page up as far as like a look, that might be something. Can you let me put that back in the my little design bank that I have in my head? Do y'all have like a design bank? I make a list, you guys. I have a list in my planner of like ideas that I come up with, and that might be something. I might need to go back down the middle one time before, another time in my planner with maybe something different from boxes though, and then like divide up between Wednesday and Tuesday and Sunday and Saturday. Ooh, I don't know. I'm thinking it might be a win, y'all. It might be a win. Okay, so here I got that going. So I'm just putting my boxes down, and I didn't like how those two were like right next to each other, like right across from each other rather, that black and white and then that colored box. So I'm gonna move this one up on Sunday just a little bit, and I'm actually gonna connect it and make like one big cluster on the right side of the spread, and then I'll disconnect the other cluster on the left side of the spread. And I like how that looks. So now I'm gonna go in and find me some little boxes and stuff that I can add in, since I did decide to go with the cluster look. And I pull out my colorful boxes book because I remember they had some of these colors in there, like some different shapes and stuff. And I really like these circles because I feel like it'll break up some of this box thing that I got going on, since I got decorative boxes, I got functional boxes, so I was like, yeah, definitely another shape needs to come into play. And so y'all definitely use your shapes. The shapes add something to every spread. I always feel like that. You can use them in a creative manner. Like if something that is a particular shape and you want to like use the boxes, like I like to use circles as balloons, like for a birthday spread or something. But I also just like to use them just in my clusters too. So that is always really, really cute. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm going through also these colorful boxes books and this handwritten colorful boxes book, trying to see what else I could find. I did have some pink boxes, so I wanted that bright pink though, so I did pull my colorful boxes book for that. And I was trying to see what other colors I had, but I didn't really have anything that was like of these same bright colors, So, but I think I'm good. I think I can make something work out of these. So I'm just playing around with my wax paper, trying to see what I got. I'm going to put these pink boxes down, put one on Tuesday for sure. Then I'm thinking one needs to go in this cluster. Maybe Sunday. And I was thinking I could put it up, but then I thought, let me just hold off and make sure I don't have anything specific that I want to put down there, and I don't want to take up too much room because I haven't put my checklist in yet. So then I said, well, let me figure out these circles. Maybe that'll work, and maybe then I can figure out what else to do with those boxes. So then I just decided to like layer them over in the wax paper, and I like how it looks, y'all. I really do. So here I'm just doing the orange one, and I think that looks really good. And then I'm gonna go in with the yellow one on this cluster, and I feel like that looks good. Okay, so now that I got that, happy about that. So now I'm trying to see, okay, I can add these little boxes to this cluster down here, and I was trying to decide which way I want to do it, because like I said, I haven't added in my checklist. I'm just gonna place it down there, and then now for this pink box, because I'm like, okay, I got that cluster going. I'm thinking about what all I got going on, and I really feel like it could go up on Friday, but that might be a little too close because that decorative box is right there. So I'm just thinking, you guys, I'm thinking it through. And then here is just kind of where I decide, yeah, no, it's not gonna work up there. I feel like that'd be team too much, but I can put this little small one up there because it's a little bit smaller than that pink box, and I'll just put this one down in the note section, and I could just write something that might not be specific for a specific day, but I still need to get done that week, or it could be for next week. So now I'm just gonna go in and add me some little, stick girls. So I add this little girl down here for payday, and then I add one for birthday because it's my sister-in-law's birthday on Tuesday. So I want to definitely write that in my planner. And then I pulled this little girl that I was trying to find some general ones too, y'all, because I figured I would be running. I know I was gonna run errands this week, so I'm just gonna put that one on Monday. And I can just write in that little circle what I want to go with that one. And then I put this little one with a little bathing suit because my husband surprised me with a beach trip. So I need to pack on Friday. So I pulled this one with a little suitcase, and then we'll be at the beach this weekend. So I put her on Sunday in her little bathing suit. So now I'm going to go in and play with this rainbow washi, trying to see if it'll work. And it is a crazy spread. And so I probably could have made it work, but I just decided against it. And then I thought, you know what? Something else needs to go down here with this box. And I have 3 girls on the left side of the spread. So let me add one more to the right side. So I'm just flipping through this sticker book, you guys, to see what I can find, because quite honestly, I didn't really know what I wanted to put down there. Like I said, I could put anything that I just needed to do throughout the week. I thought about this like water plants, because I typically do that on Sundays, but being that I will be out of town, I need to do that either earlier or put it towards next week, which will probably be Monday. So I don't know. Then I just settle with this little planner babe, because I'm a planner, and I just feel like she would just go regardless. She would go with whatever my plans are, she would go. So that's where I just decided to do that. Now, y'all, I don't know what it was about this, but I like that the pages were kind of together for some reason. So I kept it that way. I kept it that way just a little bit, but I wanted to cut off these little excess pieces and from off the edges, since I did kind of cat-a-corner these. And yeah, like I said, I was into that whole feel, so I kept it like that until I finished the spread. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in and figure out where I need to put me some checklists, and I just feel like that's gonna bring the spread completely together. I feel like it's super fun already, and all the colors and everything. So I need to go in and find my Pilot pen. Now, y'all, my favorite pen to use in my planner is the Pilot G2 .7 and the .5. I like the .5 for like smaller spaces. And especially like these checklists and stuff, it works really good with the checklist stencil. The .7 does too. Can't really go wrong, but I just pulled one of them. Now, I do like the .7 because it's so bold, you guys. Oh, it's bold. I love that pen. And the .5, some of my .5s write bold too. I don't know if I'm just heavy-handed at times when I'm writing in my planner, or if I just write really light sometimes. I don't know, but sometimes some of them are a little bit bolder than others. But I love both of these pens. I just love the Pilot pen in general. It is my absolute favorite, and I've been using it for a very long time at this point. I searched for a good pen to use in my planner that I could easily go pick up, and This one it just sold me. Okay, so now that I got that one in, definitely comment below, you guys, what your favorite pen is, because I mean, I'm a pen addict. I do like to know what pens people are using in case I want to pick one up. But now I decide at this point in the spread to go in and add in a couple more quotes. And I did want to use these polka dots, y'all. When I first flipped through this sticker book, I was like, oh my goodness, they included polka dots. Kind of like my leopard prints in my leopard print sticker books that I love the Happy Planner for doing for me. I made that so personal, but I'm just saying, I love my leopard print, y'all. I need to break out a spread to do that next, but yes, you guys. And then I saw these stars and I was like, let me add some stars to my little down the center wonky wacky looking spread. And then I wanted to use these flags because I thought that stripe would add in something, but I didn't want to get too happy. And then I remembered I did pull out that washi, and I thought, well, I didn't even test this washi on the spread, but I just decided against it. I am going to go in and pull in these little half circles though. Maybe they'll add something to the center. And I don't think I'm going to use them functionally. I just think I'm going to add them in just so I can have like a different look to the middle. And I'm just going to add one there, and then I'm going to add this one. I'm going to move this heart though, because I feel like that's the perfect spot for the little half circle. So I'm just going to move that heart up and move this little half circle here, and boom, I like it, y'all. I like how it's looking. Okay, so now I'm just trying to see, what else do I want? Do I need another star to add in here? Maybe not. I'm probably good with it. So let me just go in and add my little quotes and my little polka dots, y'all. I love these polka dots. I love them. So I'm trying to find a good space for these little quotes, and I feel like Tuesday could use it. So I'm just going to put it right there. I probably need to move it over just a little bit. So just move it over. Living the sweet life. Okay, I thought that was just so on point, you know, with the whole birthday thing, you know, for that Tuesday. So I thought that was good. Then I put this one down, the other one down, you know, by the little planner girl. And so I thought it was fitting. Now I'm just going to place in my little polka dots, y'all. And I'm just trying to find a good spot for all of them. I just thought one would look good on that Monday cluster. And one by my little payday girl. Now this cluster over here, I could not figure out where I wanted to put it. Exactly. I feel like it'll look good by this Friday box. But I feel like I need one more. So I was trying to see. I was like, maybe by this little stick girl, maybe up some. Then I was like, no. I didn't want to put it too low because I didn't want it directly across from the other little polka dot I have. So I'm just going with it, y'all. Trying to figure it out. Then I put it there and I was like, I don't like that. I looked at it. We're going to pick that up. Gonna pick it up and let me see where else I could put it. I really want to use it. I mean, I feel like the spread needs it. Okay, so then I thought, well, by the sticker, I just need to move her. Let me move her over. Let me see how I can layer them together to where they don't interfere, but they still work well with each other. So yeah, if I just move her over just a little bit, it goes. Boom, you guys. I like it a lot. Okay, so I feel like I got a good thing with my spread. Now I just need to punch it. So we're gonna punch it. 1, 2, 3, bam. Let's punch, y'all. Okay, so that's pretty much it for this spread, you guys. It's a fun, crazy, wonky spread. I use my stick girls and got some polka dots, and I just got all types of things. So yeah, I'm super excited to write in it, and I like how it turned out. All right, so that's pretty much it for this Plan With Me besties. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Please comment below which of these spreads is your favorite. I would love to hear from you. Please comment, like, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. And thank you for being so sweet and so kind. Until next time, I love ya. Bye.